you okay to come? Yes, but just like as a challenge, go on stage. And I said, yeah, okay. But actually I didn't know that it was true, so now it's true. So I would like to talk about maybe a bit of one of my stories because well, I'm French Vietnamese, born in Nantes, and my whole life I have been always moving every 3-4 years to different cities and countries. And I have to face the issue of the double identity between Western and Asian. So born in Nantes, but I grew up most of my life in Lourdes, a Christian little city of 60,000 people. So I'm a countryside girl. And my parents run, like all the Asian parents, restaurants, Vietnamese, Thai and Chinese. Like, yeah, so that's what, because they don't have diplomas, so they just do restaurants. And they always have these exciting envy of jumping to a city to another city. So when the business is running well, they just want to do more, better. So from Nantes, they moved to Poitiers to Toulouse, Lourdes, so different cities. So from age 0 to age 18, I moved 10 times in France. So I have to face each time the difficulty to be in a new position in the school. So I was like, each time like, okay, I have 2 brothers and 1 sister, 4 kids, have to really face this situation to be flexible and to always, okay, you know, when you are kids, you have to go out of your comfort zone because your parents, yeah, you just follow. So each time I was like, I was at school and I just in the middle like that, very shy, and the teacher was saying, okay, we have a new person. So every 4 or 5 years I would be like that. So to go to school and be new, unfortunately it was not very easy for me because as an Asian, and it's the place where we went was only Western people, so I was bullied. So in France I have been bullied a lot, but I managed to always find my place where I was, and that's how you grow actually, and then become flexible and so on. So my parents always, Vietnamese traditional, teach us how to be hardworking and be honoring principle and things like that. So just, it's okay, just move on with the life and so on, and always having good score. And you know, Asian parents is, you need to be a doctor, huh? Everyone needs to be a doctor. No boyfriend until 18. So everyone, each time a guy comes to me and he asks my number, I give them a wrong number because I was so scared. No, my dad will really be so bad with me. And they say, "You're a bitch. Why do you give him a number for? Why you call at home?" So it was like that. Oh, okay. Anyway, so having said that, just like the flexibility and the fact that okay, you live like that with the parents, and then you just follow. It's fine. I get good score. I have very good ending at school, and then it's happened that I have to leave my home and I continue my adventure in Asia. So it's been like 12 years in Asia, and unfortunately, I think I have this shot like my parents, and I like to also move from a country to another country. So I have been moving 4 times in a different country. So I start in Vietnam for 3 years. Then after from Vietnam, I went to Shanghai, China, and Shanghai to Singapore. Shanghai was 2 years, Singapore 1 year, and Hong Kong was until now is 8 years already. But in between, for each city, I was also moving inside the city 2 or 3 times. So that is another experience because while I was a banana in Europe, so when I go to Asia, I have this difficulty still. Even though I'm Vietnamese, I have this difficulty the first 6 months because they saw me like a Vietnamese. I speak Vietnamese and so on, but I have an accent weird. But then I'm French. I'm quite French. I'm very straightforward. I'm bold and so on. So for them, it's like, this one is so weird. Actually, she doesn't look like Vietnamese. So I have been like a lot of people bullying me as well. But because with the time I became very strong in France and so on, so I became more mature. So I managed to just stand up on my own and be able to just fight against them, but not fight in a way negative. I have been strategic. at the end of the day, I managed to get to gain the confidence of the Vietnamese people, and I really integrate the society of Vietnam. So there was a difficulty for me for integrating Vietnam, but at the end, yes, I managed to be in my identity, on my roots, because at the end, I'm Vietnamese, it's my roots. Then yes, so the company who recruits me in Vietnam is still my company within these 12 years. Have been moving me around to different countries. Each time I have difficulty to adapt in the new country, new culture. But again, persistence, resilience, and hard working allow you to integrate the society or the culture of the different city. So at the end of the day, what I wanted to say is that, yeah, it's a perpetual journey which never ends, but